All right, I'm going to work out the warm up in case that helps. Write code here to create an integer array with a random number of entries between 10 and 20 inclusive. So I'm going to say int r equals, and you could do this all in one line, but I just would rather get the random number separately so that my one line is not so crazy. Math.random, and remember to find the range, how many numbers we need. It's the upper number minus the lower number plus 1. So 20 minus 10 plus 1 is 11. There's 11 possible outputs. And that's all going to get turned into an integer, and then we add 10 to it. So now we're going to say int array nums, I'll call it, equals new int, and we'll say r. That way we've made an array now with a random number from 10 to 20. And now we're going to fill it with random integers from 0 to 9 inclusive. So int I equals 0, I less than nums.length. Remember, there's no parentheses on length here because it's about an array. And I'm going to go ahead and use r again. So I'm not going to say int, but I'm going to say r equals, I'm not declaring it again with the int value here, but I am doing integer, a cast right here. Math.random. We're going to say times 10 because from 9 to 0, that's 10 possible answers. And we don't have to say plus anything because that's already giving us a random number from 0 to 9. And I'm going to say nums I equals r. So that goes through the whole array, sets all the values to a random number. And then you don't actually have to do another for loop. Right here, we could just do the print. System.out.print nums I plus a space. And then after the for loop, it's just good form when you've been printing things on one line, blank line. Yeah, so that if you printed something else out, it wouldn't be stuffed on the end. So each time I run this, I'm going to get a different result because we have a random length for our main array, and then also because we're putting random numbers into the array. So that looked valid. See, we have up to 9 and down to 0, and a random number of them. All right, well, that's it. That's the warm-up.